Hello everyone and welcome back to Newegg TV. I'm Steve and today I'm going to do an overview and a demo of these two D-Link cloud cameras. First we have the 1050 and the 1150. Here we have the front of the box where I can show you a little bit about this device before I actually open it up. One, it's wireless and capable, and also it becomes a Wi-Fi extender if you want to set that up to give your network just a little bit more distance, or if you were going to set up two cameras in one area but only wanted to set up, or you had one that was closer to the router than the other one, you could use this one to extend that network to encompass the other router or the other camera depending on its distance away from this one. Also, it can be set up to do sound or motion detection and trigger recordings or send you an email alert once you register the device. VGA 48p is what you're going to get. Essentially 640 by 480 is the resolution at 30 frames a second. Then we have remote viewing capability using the My D-Link Cloud. Also, they have something called zero configuration, which is if you already have My D-Link set up for one of your cameras or one of your devices at home from D-Link, you could do something called zero configuration where it would just rush you through the configuration process and allow you to instantly add this product to your current account. So let me go ahead and spin this around a little bit and show you a couple of the applications that they have that you can utilize at home if you have one of these devices. You go to the App Store and pick up the My D-Link Lite, or you can go to Google Play and get My D-Link Plus. Either one will let you use it. I think there's a 99 cents for the app for the iPad. I'm not sure what it would be on Google Play for the same size, for I guess the pad size as opposed to the phone size. Let me go ahead and flip to the back here and show you the rest of it. The 1050 is a network camera, which means it's going to connect to your network and allow you to view this from home, somewhere at the home, record it, or view it from another device remotely from elsewhere. I'll just flip it to the other side now and show you a little bit of the features. You're going to get a 4x zoom for digital zoom, as well as a built-in microphone so you can hear what people are saying near this particular device. Real-time H.264 and MJPEG compression codecs built into it. Sound and motion detection to trigger recordings and send email alerts. I mentioned that earlier, as well as the apps. Skip down. It does support UPnP for network setup and configuration. Makes it a little bit easier to have that. Then we have 802.11n and 802.11g compliant device, so you can get it connected to your Energy network. Wi-Fi protected setup, so that WPS button is going to operate from the back. I'll show you that here in just a moment. As well as being able to extend it in wireless mode, like I mentioned before. 1-year warranty for this particular product. And I want to mention one last thing. The minimum requirements to operate this, you're obviously going to need to have a 10100 Ethernet connection or wireless G or N network. They're recommending an N. A computer that has at least a 1.3 gigahertz processor, 128 megabytes of memory, Windows 8, 7, Vista, or XP, SP2, or Mac OS X will be necessary, as well as Internet Explorer version 6 minimum, as well as Mozilla, Firefox, Google Chrome, or Safari. Also, for Internet access, you're going to have a cable or DSL modem and a subscription with your ISP. That's pretty standard. Okay, this is everything that comes inside both the 1050s and the 1150s box. I'll do them both together all at once. Essentially, you'll get to connect and more with the rest of My D-Link Cloud Service related products that they have, and a little manual or a little pamphlet that they gave you. Very small, quick install guide. This is the one for the 1050, as well as a D-Link GPL code statement and a little bit of warranty information as well. Also inside the box, they did give you a Ethernet cable, as well as your AC adapter. And then they also give you 2 mounting screws with the drywall anchors. And I will show you both cameras at this point, because the only difference between both of these cameras is that the 1150, excuse me, has 4 infrared LEDs that will illuminate things for night vision, make it night vision capable, and the other one, the 1050, does not include that. Both of them do have the exact same type of ball joint mount where you'd use this to unscrew it and loosen up, move it around a little bit. In fact, if you wanted to take it completely off, you could. It is threaded in the back, so you could completely remove that and use something else to hold it up. And while I'm looking at that, you can actually see the Ethernet plug here that you'd plug it in for wired connection, as well as the AC adapter. Now down here, very tiny, you can barely see it, is the little WPS button here that you can click to bring it up to connect to your router. Now I want to show you the stand just for a moment. So if you look at the bottom here, you can actually see on the base itself, you can remove this particular piece that covers where the mounting screws would go in, and then you could just replace this back on again. If I could get that back around the correct direction, there we go. And then reattach the camera itself to wherever you decided to mount it. So here we have both the 1050 and the 1150 hooked up via wired, just to make it more simple for myself. And if you pan up here, you can actually see the setup under mydlink.com. This is where you would have it already registered using the setup. You'd download a particular EXE and then run it. And you have to make sure, because this is a mistake I made, both of the programs are the exact same size, or within a few kilobytes, so I didn't realize that they were two different EXEs. Bottom line, make sure you get both EXEs, one for each model, and then install it after you register it to your MyDLink account, or create a MyDLink account for it to be registered to. You'll see that. Here you also see one other product. It's actually the 5020L, the DCS 5020L, the pan and tilt one that I already reviewed or overviewed earlier today. Now I'm doing the two DCS 933L and 931L, which is the 1050 and the 1150. Anyways, I can bring up the controls here, which very few when you compare it to the prior version, the pan and tilt. Basically, you have the ability to mute the audio, so I don't hear an echo anymore for myself. You can also take screenshots, and then you can right-click it and save as. Brightness here, as well as the ability to zoom up to 4 times, digital zoom. I'll back out again. Also, I'll flip back to the other one, the 1150, just to show you its controls, because it has one additional one other than the audio here and the ability to take a screenshot. It also has the ability to turn on night vision. So if I go and turn off the lights, which I'll do here for you in a second, you'll actually be able to see the room in night vision mode. So let me go ahead and do that. So I've gone ahead and turned off the lights and turned off the studio lights as well, just to show you exactly what it looks like. And I can turn it around a little bit and show you a little bit of the studio. Now you can see a little bit around in the pitch black. It actually doesn't even need the lighting from the screen that it's currently using, so it's not using night vision at all. It's just using infrared light from the 4 LEDs on the front. Okay guys, that wraps up this demo and overview of both the Cloud Camera 1150 and 1050 from D-Link. If you liked the video today, go ahead and click the like button. If you haven't already done so, click subscribe, and we'll see you guys soon.